Hello there, Aries, and welcome to your weekly update with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you. And today is the 26th of October 2021. I'm just going to start shuffling your cards to get the general energy around your reading for the week. So what can Aries expect? Please, universe, clear and accurate messages for Aries, please. Keep in mind also that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. But you may also want to have a look at your moon, Venus, or rising sign to get a better idea of what you can expect and just to get those extra messages there as well, Aries. Thank you to everybody that is taking the time to watch this reading. Those of you who are returning and whoever is new, I really appreciate you taking that time and being here to receive your messages. So what can Aries expect? Let's have a look. One more shuffle for Aries. Here we go, Aries. First card is you. So this is telling me that you do need to be focusing on yourself at the moment, paying more attention to yourself, perhaps even showing yourself some more love there. I feel like that is needed for you at the moment. Divine timing also meaning that this is happening at the right time for you. I feel like you know that it is time for you to be paying attention to yourself, Aries. With the Earth card there, you could be dealing with somebody in a situation at the moment who is an Earth sign, being Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or it could be that you just are in the position at the moment where perhaps you need to be grounding yourself a bit more, and that does come with that self-love there as well and that self-awareness. So keeping yourself grounded, trying not to react to situations sort of in an explosive manner, like thinking things through before you have reactions. Also, you may want to be sort of getting out and connecting with nature. So you might want to go for a bushwalk or a hike, maybe for a swim. If you are in Sydney, the weather is perfect for that at the moment. But yeah, just focusing on keeping yourself grounded. I feel like for a lot of you, it's about reconnecting with yourself, having that sort of self-growth, self-awareness, really looking after yourself. It's time for you to be doing this, Aries. I think that for a long time you've kind of been neglecting yourself there, and now it's time for the focus to come back onto you and what you want and what your goals are. So let's have a look. Some of you could be looking for some clarity as well in a specific situation. Perhaps you've sort of withdrawn from your circle of people just so that you can clear your mind and gain some clarity on whatever it is that you're seeking answers about. And I do feel that you are working on your confidence at the moment too, Aries, with that strength card here. I feel that's not so much just about finding the strength to do something, but it's also about building up your confidence, your self-esteem, really encouraging yourself to push forward with your goals there with that Six of Wands. You've also got the Moon. So that is about really taking a deep look at yourself and your emotions and really taking notice of what it is, how you treat yourself, I think is very important when looking at that Moon card. How are you talking to yourself, Aries? Practicing positive self-talk as opposed to the negative things that you may be saying to yourself, and really, I think going easy on yourself. A lot of you have pretty high expectations of yourself, and I think a few of you feel like you've been letting yourself down, or this is not my opinion, but perhaps you feel like you've let yourself go a little bit, and you're bringing that focus back into what can you do to make yourself feel good, and what can you do to sort of find a way to accept yourself and love yourself more, Aries. trying to process anything from the past that may have had a negative impact on you, looking at processing that and working through those emotions as well, because I think a lot of you on a sort of subconscious level have some grief or trauma sitting there that you haven't really looked at, explored, or worked through. And I think that now is probably a really good time for you to be doing that so that you can, step out as this new self loving person who really is ready to take on the next chapter in your life. It is going to take quite a bit of work for you to get to a point where you really are accepting yourself, Aries. I feel like some of you are looking for love here as well. And to get to that point where you can bring in that new love and a love that is going to be perfect for you, a person that's really going to accept all of you, I think that for a lot of you, Aries, it starts with you really loving yourself and accepting yourself. And that is going to take some work. Where you've been feeling a bit low or a little bit unhappy with yourself, you don't just suddenly overnight go, oh, I love myself. That takes some work. And I do think that this is pushing you forward with that wish fulfillment of yours. It's taken some time. You've been really patiently putting in the work on yourself. And I think you're well on your way to getting that. You are looking for emotional stability as well. And that's where I was talking about perhaps you're looking for some new love to come in there as well. But I think that emotional stability comes with you just really loving yourself for who you are all the way deep down inside, Aries. Everybody is perfect in their own way. And I think that for a lot of you, it's about really just accepting that about yourself and learning that you've got so many good qualities about yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Wands. So this is bringing in sort of a brand new start for you. And I think it's got a lot to do with the way in which you are communicating with yourself, which I did touch on before, with that positive self-talk as opposed to the negative way that you may have been talking to yourself. So just really staying focused on how you treat yourself. And I think anything negative in the past you'll find is coming to an end here with the Ten of Swords. So you are moving into a brand new cycle and you are done with anything that is negatively impacting your life, Aries. You're not having that anymore, whether it be the way you treat yourself or the way in which other people treat you, where you may not have spoken up about it. I think you're not having that anymore. You're done with that. That cycle is coming to an end, and it's now going to be something in the past, which is really cool because that is going to open up that space for new people to come into your life, whether that be that you're looking for new love or whether it be that you're just looking for perhaps new friendships, forming new friendships, being a bit more social, and just having more positive people coming to your space. I think that's really important for you at the moment, Aries. And I think because there's something that has happened in the past for you, I do feel that for a lot of you, you're letting go of what wasn't in your best interests. You're letting go of, as I said, anything negative, and you're very focused on only having positive people, positive influences, people who share sort of the same goals as you. I think that's what you're looking for in life at the moment, people who are as focused as you are and people who have that get up and go and that drive that you have, Aries, and that passion. I feel like that's what you're looking for in your life at the moment, because you're done with anybody being negative in your space. And I feel that, that's in your workspace as well. You'd rather not have to deal with sort of the office gossip. I'm picking up on a bit of gossip within the workplace. And I feel that you don't want to really have a part of that. You just want to, you know, put your head down and get into your work and get through it and really just be the best that you can be. And right now, Aries, it's all possible for you. It's all possible. You know, there's a lot of opportunity. I feel that you're also very focused at the moment at being the best. You're still keeping yourself a little bit emotionally guarded around other people. And I think for those of you who are looking for a romantic relationship here, I do feel that a lot of you are still a little bit sort of have your guard up with anybody new that comes in because of a situation previously where perhaps somebody had ended the relationship with you, and you have those concerns that it may happen again. So, you know, starting a new relationship, you do go into it, you ease into it, you take your time because it's really hard to trust that anybody is going to stay at this point in your life. And I think that's why it's very important to try and keep that focus on yourself, and realizing what you will and won't accept in a relationship now as well is super important for you. And then when that person does come in, I think that it will be the right time for you, Aries, for those of you who are looking for that. And it's less likely that you're going to find yourself attracted to a person who isn't loyal or who isn't going to be honest or who is just playing games with you. I think that you'll find that you'll be attracting the right person at the moment. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which backs up that divine timing card and says that, you know, this is the right time for all of these things to be happening for you. The universe is working behind the scenes and making things happen. And you having this newfound self-awareness, Aries, is really going to bring in some beautiful, beautiful things for you. So just stay focused and really appreciate who you are and what you bring into the lives of other people. Because I think that that's really going to play a big part in how you progress in this next cycle. Wow, you can expect some communication to come in here, and I think that this is what I was talking about with being more social. You are quite focused on your future at the moment as well, Aries. As I said before, you really just want the best for yourself, and you will really be trying to choose wisely for yourself, I feel as well. You know, you're not just going to take everybody at face value and just assume that everybody's your friend, or just assume when somebody tells you that they're wanting a long-term commitment with you, you're not just going to go, yeah, okay, this is it, this is my forever person. I feel like anybody that's coming into your life now, you are going to sort of analyze the situation just to make sure that these people are being honest with you. And that comes from things that have happened to you in the past. And there is nothing wrong with taking your time with getting to know people in whatever capacity they may be coming into your life. So I do think it's really good. But I do feel that you're going to be quite social within the next few weeks, Aries, if you're not already finding that you're on that path. I do think you will be quite social. You may find, as far as romance and relationships go, you may find that you have two people coming into your life, or you've already started sort of dealing with one person and then another person may come in. There is a lot of communication. You've got the Three of Wands there, which can sort of indicate three people. And with the Hanged Man and the Two of Swords, it indicates that you may need to take some time there to think things through. And the Two of Swords being at a crossroads. So you may need to take that time to think things through and really think about who is going to be the best person for you, who is going to bring you that stability, who is more positive, who has the better vibe, Who has you feeling more comfortable when you're with them? Who's more fun? Who listens to you? Who's interested, I should say, in what you have to say? I think those are the big things that you need to be looking at the moment. And also not allowing anybody to take control of your life. I feel like you are in control of your life, Aries, and that's the path that you want to be on. So, just keeping a lookout for any red flags there, anybody that may seem like they're a little bit too controlling, or that they may want to sort of take over your life. All of that needs to come into play, I feel, for you, Aries, when you're making a decision about who it is that you'd like to settle down with and who's going to be the most positive influence in your life. So just a couple of things to think about there, Aries. But you are on the right path. I feel that focusing on yourself and learning how to love yourself, Aries, that is perfect for you at the moment. So just keep doing what you're doing. But let's have a look at the love aspect of your reading now. So what can Aries expect in love, please? Clear and accurate messages for Aries in love. How are they thinking and feeling about their person? And how is their person thinking and feeling about them? We'll also look at, starting out, we'll look at the current energy in the connection between you and your person. And when I say your person, that could be, or that is the person that you think of first when you think about love and relationships and romance and all that nice stuff. Whoever you think about first in that regard, and you may or may not be in contact with this person, but we'll see what comes up in your reading. So for Aries, please, current energy of your connection. You've got the World here, so somebody is looking at things from a different perspective, and there is, you've got the Two of Swords there again, so there is a little bit of confusion about what's going to be done here, or how somebody is feeling in this connection. There also is the possibility that somebody is holding back with that Seven of Swords. So somebody may not be being completely honest, and just holding back. And I think that comes down to trust, not really being able to trust the other person. So still being a bit hesitant there, not completely walking away, but kind of thinking about, is this what I want to be doing? But I do feel that whoever this is being encouraged. I feel it's both you and the other person, being encouraged to not be fearful about the connection, to not be scared, because everything is happening as it should. And it could be that somebody who was sort of afraid of commitment is now thinking about that differently and perhaps ready to be going into a deeper level of commitment here. But let's have a look at your energy, Aries, and find out what is going on for you here. How are you thinking and feeling about your person? We've got the Moon card again, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands again. Okay, so you would like to communicate with your person, but I feel like you are holding back a bit there with that Moon card. You're not telling them everything in regards to how you feel, Aries. There may be an age gap here between you and your person as well. Somebody may be a bit younger than the other. But with this Page of Cups, I do feel that you want to tell your person how you feel, and you're really hoping that they're feeling the same way about you. You are looking for that emotional stability. You are looking for somebody that really can come and fill your cup. And I do think that you are going to have some communication here. But I don't feel that you're going to be completely open with your person, Aries. You are holding back a bit, but I do feel like it's coming closer to the point where you feel like I have to just tell them. Like you feel like the time is running out and that you need to express yourself here. But somebody is definitely holding back. And I do feel like you are holding on to a lot of your emotion here. Again, I feel like it's connected to a past relationship where you've been let down in the past. So you're really sort of not quite able to trust in relationships. And that's something that, it takes time to work through, and it takes time to learn how to be able to trust people again when you have been let down. But yeah, I do feel like you really do want to tell your person how you're feeling. You feel like the time is running out here. Just drop some cards. You feel like the time is running out here, and yeah, you really would like to have that, even just reach out to them, have that discussion with them. So how your person's feeling, Aries. Wow, this is nice. Your person, they know deep down that you are the one for them. I feel like it's like all of the sudden their mind has opened up and they've gone, oh my goodness, I really have these deep feelings for Aries. And you've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So wish fulfillment, emotional stability, long-term commitment. That is what your person sees with you. And I do feel that for some of you, your person has actually mentioned that to you. Your person has actually said, hey, I could do forever with you, or we should get married, and something like that. And you thought that it was a joke. You thought this person was joking. But that may not be for all of you. It could just be one person where the person that you're dealing with, they made some kind of remark or statement that sort of put out the feelers and let you know that they were interested in long term with you. And you thought that they were joking, Aries, but I actually think that they were being very serious. But I feel they're not coming right out and telling you because you are holding back a little bit, and they can see that. They know that you're holding back a little bit there, so they're not going to come right out and tell you. And with this Two of Swords, I feel like that confusion is with you. Like, do I trust this person? Do I trust what they are saying? And then with your person, it's like, well, do I tell them or not? Do I tell Aries how I feel? Is Aries going to be interested in something long-term with me? Because I really, really feel that this is what your person wants. But you are feeling like, I don't know, maybe you're not ready for that. Because a lot of you Aries are more focused on yourselves at the moment. Even though I do feel like you want to have contact with your person, I do feel like you've got an offer to make. You want to make an emotional offer to your person. You want to offer them your cup. But at the same time, the fear is holding you back from doing that. So you might go, it may just be easier for me to be on my own at the moment. It may be easier for me to focus on myself and put love into myself instead of having to pour it into somebody else. But I'm telling you, your person is very into you. Your person sees something long-term with you. They see a future with you. And they're really, really super interested in you, Aries. So in the outcome position here, you've got the Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Page of Wands. So I do feel that your person really, really, really wants to tell you how they are feeling, but they're not really sure about how to go about it. They are going to hold back a little bit because they're not sure about how to approach you about this. I feel like they really just want to come together with you. It's like they would like the opportunity to sort of be able to show you off. I feel like they want to show you off. I don't know, it's like when they met you, they were just completely taken, besotted, couldn't get enough of you. And now they just want everybody to know. They may even be sort of trying to manifest this connection or this long-term commitment with you, Aries. They may even be doing what you're doing right now and watching tarot card readings or consulting a psychic or something like that to find out exactly how it is that you're feeling about them. But I do feel at the end of the day, your person really, really wants to tell you how they feel. They want to come together with you. They want to talk to you. I feel like they can't get enough of you. They just want to be in your company all the time, Aries. And this is really cool. I don't feel like this is a person from the past. I don't feel like this is a past relationship. I feel like this is somebody who you do already know. So it could be a friend that is, falling in love with you. It could be a co-worker. Or it could be somebody that you just recently met and you might be oblivious to the way they're feeling about you. So really pay attention there, Aries, because I feel like you're unaware of how this person feels about you. But they're very aware of how they feel about you. And I think that, they really just want to be able to spend some time with you because they really do think you're amazing. And as I said from the get-go, when they very first met you, they were just completely taken by you. So keep your eyes and ears open. If you don't know who this is that I'm talking about, Aries, and you are single and you are looking for somebody to have a relationship with, keep your eyes and ears open because I do feel that they're not very far away. And if this is somebody new, well, this can really turn into something beautiful. It's just about sort of learning how to trust again, Aries. But thank you so much for being here to watch your reading this week. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you did get some guidance or clarity from your reading, please give me a like or subscribe. If you haven't, I'd really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. Enjoy your week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now, Aries.